the Alchemist, the Brile Alchemist coming up for J.STORM, so it will be resolution on Sven, of course, and that does mean Fear getting his hands on Lina. You see right now, it seems like J.STORM's having a pretty good time with this. Already Sven's 8-5, and Fear is just continuing to zone out the heroes. In fact, they're going to get a follow-up stun from Sven. Bane, that Brain Sap is only going to heal him so much. The stick is not going to be enough. The final lot of attacks coming through. Fear credit for the kill, and the first blood going the way of J.STORM. First seems to start doing it and just abusing that recall. He just recalled him over to the regen rune. I mean, that's just how efficient they are as top lane Moo. He's dead. Yeah, the illusory orb will finish the job. So the TP's come again. He goes down. Meanwhile, bottom lane TMT will fall though.
But he might end up farming under this ward, and so I'm curious to see if BEASTCOAST are going to try and pressure him out.
Drow taking the Stormhammer, sets up the perfect LSA, and you see the achievement popping up for Fear right there. Adding insult to injury for Eternal Envy, because he might die. Yes, the final auto attack goes off. Nighttime doesn't matter. Sven stays close enough. 5-minute bounty rune's coming out. Resolution will go to pick up the other one as TMT at least got this one. But now he could die for it as Stormhammer hits. LSA is the mana there. It is. It's only level 1 LSA. Popping a stick. Doesn't have enough mana for the Dragon Slave though, but doesn't need it. The auto attacks are more than enough from Fear.
This Lina hits pretty damn hard, and you're seeing it pay off.
Well, they're going to need to fight once again. Alchemist doing somewhat of a stack in the jungle. I don't even know if it was, but just jungling. Lina nearby. Sleep is put up. There's the follow-up with Grimstroke. Using that Ink Swell. It hits Lina. All she goes to do is Dragon Slay, but Brax comes over. Not the end of the world there for Lina, but BEASTCOAST making plenty of movement themselves as they go through the jungle back to the mid lane. And Alchemist, he's going to be wrapped around on. Storko Fate connects. Oh, he gets level 6, but it doesn't matter. The Chemical Rage, not enough regen. TMT might die for this. Sven, TP's in. Popping the mango if he gets that Stormhammer off, that's for sure. Oh, fade to black at the last second. He's trying to dodge, but the LSA hits, and Fear leaves it for resolution to finish the job.
Of a mistake on both parts, I think we can
wait, he TP'd to the tier 1 tower up there? Oh, I didn't even realize that. Okay.
He TP'd to his own tier 1 tower. Now it might cost him his own life.
Oh, boy. Yeah, he doesn't have a TP now. In fact, TP coming in from, who would that be? That's going to be Puck. Dreamcoil hits only one, it looks like. And Drow just goes down and only hit Lina somehow.
They haven't had the successful aggressive vision. They had the kind of idea where Drow was farming, but obviously they don't know exactly where she is. They don't head exactly towards her. But they do still get a pick-up of TMT in the mid lane.
Soon it's eventually going to break out. But yeah, it just feels like the pace is certainly favoring J.STORM, not only with the Alchemist, but all three of their cores. In fact, bottom lane, DK's caught. This could be trouble for BEASTCOAST. He's going to go for the TP play. That's not going to work. LSA hits, and there was no chance at that point. He's out for 45 seconds. Not saying it's necessarily a bad thing, but it feels weird the fact is, hold that thought, because Lina running in IX Mike. He pops a Nightmare. You just got to run, buddy. You got to run. I don't know about this. They want to fight. They want the kill, but at what cost now? Brax, they are going to get the kill. Brax in trouble, though. Waning Rift as well as Dreamcoil put down. Nice job getting away from the Stormhammer, and actually Brax is going to escape, so they take out Bane. Oh, they're going to continue going, though. J.STORM specifically. Darkseer, he put the wall down. No vacuum just yet. He also has a Crimson Guard, by the way, finished. Meanwhile, Brax causing a little chaos in the midst of it. Out comes the Soulbind. Double silence with the Phantom Embrace, but DK sitting on top of that wall. He's down to half life. He's going to be disarmed, in fact, so that Heaven's Helper is finished, and Ryoya ends up going down in the midst of it. He's out for 45 seconds. Has a buyback if needed. We'll see if he ends up using it. Brile is going to keep chasing down the Drow, picks her off. IX Mike trying to get out of this. Moo, meanwhile, gets a kill on a Grimstroke on the back lines. Something tells me that was a team effort, but so he's not going to stop. He's going to get a double kill out of this, a killing spree as well. And it just feels like all J.STORM at this point. That just didn't unfold like BEASTCOAST had hoped for, so maybe the itemization not the greatest in the end, and kind of hindsight value there. Resolution, he just is not afraid to go in. He's got the backup eventually. Once again, the Soulbind as well as the Drinko going to lock them in place. They also have a Shrine Pop in the backlands, but the damage output is not there. You mentioned Drow with that BKB. Her damage output is simply not enough. I also hear the Laguna Blade going off. Bane is going to survive for the time being, but Drow and the Puck will both fall. Ryoya, he's going to flap his wings and do his best to fly away. Bane, he don't got no wings. He's going to fall. Triple kill for Alchemist. Ryoya flapping those wings still, but the chase is on from Brile with that surge and the burn, the concoction. Armlet toggle, well played there from Ryoya. It's not going to be enough. No, ultra kill for Brile. Why are we going to make it a rampage? Why the hell not? Let's give it to him, baby. It's a rampage for Alchemist. Heals coming in. I would not be surprised to see that GG soon.
And they can't kill him. They have all the control. They kill Eternal Envy through the BKB, and BEASTCOAST, they can't do anything, and they know it's over. They call the GG.
Yeah, it's just a game that got out of hand, and but
Admiral Kongsa.
Choose your hero.
They go Kunkka.
Test the wave against Brax. But because Abdon's rotated away, we might see that Eternal Envy has a better time in top lane. But just to be say that TMT, he's going to give away first blood.
Yeah, that was the Frostbite into the Flux from Mark Warden. And the Spite Carapace, even though he had it, they just didn't care. Spark Wraith going to be dodged by Eternal Envy, as it's appropriately called. Crystal Maiden wrapping around top lane. Eternal Envy diving Resolution, but Fear is here to help out. And Drow Ranger, you are dead, good sir. Good ma'am, whatever. TMT walking away. Has a Spite Carapace, only level 1 though. Does have also stick charges. Could come into play. Magic Missile hitting Arc Warden. Slows him down quite a bit. The Spark Wraith hits, and nice job with the Spite Carapace timing. TMT trying to get the turn, but Fear just out of range.
You know, they gave him a support. They put Mu down, and now he's got the kill. And if you look at the net worth, he's just even with the Necros. So all the time they spent sacrificing their Drow Ranger, protecting their Necros, it doesn't pay off.
That was a Reaper Scythe kill at the top lane, it looks like, between Necrophos and Vengeful Spirit. Meanwhile, TA double damage rune taking out a stack as TMT goes down.
Yeah, I was going to say what's really interesting is what Mu has done with his build. Usually, you know, you see actual offlane Dooms go fully out into the Devour, but he's gone for the more Scorched Earth heavy build. And that means he wants to be the scratch and he wants to be on top of people, as we're seeing a fighter opt out here.
Middle tower is
yeah, Ryoya is really the shining light for the side of Beast Coast. He's going for the Desolator because he realizes his team are struggling so hard, so he might as well hit that big peak earlier on. But now they realize they were here, but just the Doom on top of the TA.
Yeah, she's in trouble. The Doom is taking her down. Eventually the Mystical hits, and the Infernal Blade Auto-Attack finishes the job. Abaddon goes down to the Reaper Scythe. He just buys back. He's like, all right, I'm good to go.
It was brilliant. It was onto the Vengeful Spirit as well as the Temporal Assassin. So she had no chance of living. It was a really great positioning by him.
Mu wants to live. He's not going to do a good job of that, though. 3 heroes collapsing.
It's moved a little bit backwards in the line of Beast Coast, but in this mid lane, here's another engagement.
Yeah, that's a collapse, but it is a pipe this time. Doom up on Necrophos, so I don't think he's going to die from it, but he is going to be useless in this fight other than just running around. That's a big collapse for the Radiant side. The Centaur Stomp on top of the freezing field. 2 are dead. The buyback from Nyx Assassin, but Templar Assassin, she went too deep. Doom still activated on Necrophos. It finally wears off, though. And looking to turn things now. Resolution just simply running, though. Mist Coil as well as the Aphotic Shield. He's more than tanky enough. March, no more borrowed timings. TMT is able to finish him off with a Vendetta auto attack. Certainly still a lot of hope for Beast Coast. It's only a 2,000 net worth lead for J.STORM. They're looking for a play top lane, but Crystal Maiden's nearby. And thus, Resolution, he's got help. In fact, they're going to return on a Brax now, back at half-life. Pop in that Ghost Shroud. The heals on top of it, does have his ultimate as well, but Brawl will be fine. Brax still just trying to run, going to be pulled right back in with the XL. The freezing go coming down, and Brax will eventually fall. They also happen to get the kill on Ike's Mike, too. As Nyx Assassin, he is going to run right by a Sentry Ward right there, but currently Vendetta active. He's going to run right into them. The dust comes out. This is what I was fearing for his sake. Crystal Maiden, though, trying to at least go for the turn. Drow Ranger from the downhill, but there's that bubble. Oh, he went out of the bubble, and he gets hit, but the Mist Coil actually comes in. It just wasn't enough damage. He stays alive. Eternal Envy TP away. Get over here, let's say. X marks the spot put down, and Drow is dead, so ran out of it the last second, but then again, Abaddon's there for the save as well. So the team support here. J.STORM, oh, what is this? Templar Assassin gets caught by Doom. Both the hero and the ability.
I mean, before Wraith bans were nerfed, you could call yourself 6-slotted when you had 6 of them.
Sure, yeah.
But Resolution, they're thinking about trying to get rid of the Sages, but March, he's sitting right behind him. Yeah,
but he gets caught with the stun as well and cannot save him in the end as he uses cooldowns already. Borrowed time pops though, but there's the Aegis coming up now. TMT, he's going to be one victim for sure. Pulled back in, he goes down. Can they get the TA? She popped her BKB. She was doomed up. So Crystal Maiden going to slow her down, put the stun up with the Frostbite, and you cannot get out of that.
And is now looking towards survivability in that Lotus ult.
Doom up on TA. The jumps are real from Mu. He is just on point with just finding such good targets time in and time out. 7-1 and 13. Can you really wait this out? This is going to be such a close call. They're trying to cut the creep waves, but no, it's coming in bottom, so they're going to be fine there. They are going to give up 2 sets of racks in the end because she's not buying back now. She has 5 seconds left.
I mean, look at the base for the side of Beast Coast. See all these Spark Wraiths. This is what playing against an Arc Warden is like. You know, no one can get in position for the initiation. Oh, and meanwhile, they found Eternal Envy over here.
Yeah, well, Crystal Mana goes down first, but Eternal Envy, that BKB is going to be running off soon. Runs inside the bubble. He Hurricane Pikes over the ledge right there. Going to be fine. Nyx Assassin buys back. Royo's got his own BKB activated, trying to man up against the Arc Warden. That's not going to work too well, though. The BKB is going to be wearing off any second. Brax comes in at the last second himself. He still has that ultimate. If it's walking in to use it on the Reaper side onto Arc Warden, gets him taken out. He's out for 110 seconds. Hell of a fight for Beast Coast looking right now, or is it? Brax all of a sudden taking plenty of return damage, but Ryoya cleaving down. And 3 are currently dead for the Radiant, but Moo comes back in with a huge Centaur Stomp, gets the 1 kill. They're gonna finish the job. Double kill for Fear when it's all said and done. The combo of Doom and Crystal Maiden comes through to finish the job, is what the crucial key is. But as 5, if they were to just run an as 5 and pop BKBs preemptively, absolutely, I think Beast Coast has a great shot in these fights. And in fact, fight breaking out right here. Move. There's the Doom used on Drow Ranger this time around. They do have a Shrine. Gonna pop it. March up here as well. Borrowed time activated. Crystal Mana goes down on the backlines though. And that is a dieback on her, by the way. She's out for 100 seconds. Swap. That's not going to be enough. They do get the kill on Drow Ranger in the end. The swap all for now from IX Mike. He eventually falls as well. They also got Templar Assassin. It went too deep. Arc Warden shows up. And you can tell when he does, that damage is real. Brax also locked down. So much for that. Maybe not the fight that Beast Coast wanted. It all started because they ran after Crystal Maiden. It backfires. GGs are called. J.STORM will take game 2 and thus the series as they move on to the winter finals.